We're all here to do what we're all here to do.
You ready? Yeah! True story. Yep. Yeah. True story. Woo. You know it. True story. Cheer. Woo. You know it. True story.
Hey, I'm Mel Robinson.
And I'm Latif.
And welcome to Real Talk
2.0.
That's what's up. Still doing it. So today we're going to talk about, or rather I should say this episode, we're going to talk about, I guess, friend versus frenemy?
Yeah.
Would that be right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to let you kick it off.
Well, I mean, I think that the term frenemy is more popular amongst females.
Okay.
Because I think guys just don't, you know, with guys it's just either you're my homie or you're not.
But I'm going to agree to disagree. There's this whole thing where people think that guys, and for the most part we do think somewhat differently versus how women think. But there are certain things that are just static. So I'm going to tell you just from experience, I've had frenemies. I mean, I'm talking about people that I grew up with that just actually all of a sudden was like, oh, that thing in my back, you're actually holding that knife. So yeah, I don't think that there's really a difference, you know, as far as males and females, you know, as far as, because people will always be wolf in sheep's clothing sometimes, you know.
Right, yeah, that's true. I mean, well, we all know what friends are, you know, they're loyal, they're, you know, even if they're saying something behind your back is something that maybe they just feel like you're too sensitive.
Oh, hell no.
Too sensitive to maybe handle it. They're not saying anything bad, but it's coming from a good place. It's coming from, you see them doing something wrong and you might speak to another mutual friend about it and say, hey, you know, you think what?
Well, no, if you're crowdsourcing to, okay, we're both Red's friend. You know, Red is going through something right now. Red is, he's smoking crack right now. He's shooting heroin right now. Maybe we should step in and intervene and stop him from this destructive behavior.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
But if you're going to somebody else and saying, yeah, that knuckle Red, he's on crack.
That's a frenemy. That's a frenemy. But when I think of frenemy as a female, I think frenemies are more like you hang out with them, you go places with them, but you know, they conspire to make you feel uncomfortable or put you in a situation that's compromising.
Right.
You know, or laughing about you, you know, behind your back.
Men do that too. Men do that too. There's some. I mean, there are really some catty males out there. There are really a lot of catty males out there, males that will do just like what you said. You'll be all out in the club, you know, and they're trying to make you feel less. It's like, okay, we all met up and said, okay, cool, we taking this car, we're all going together. And you get in the club and you hear statements like, oh my God, why did you wear that? You know, it's like, that doesn't match. There's males that will do that.
That's crazy.
You know, just to put you on. I think frenemies, they want to be close enough to you to be able to put you on tilt.
Right. Yep, exactly. Exactly.
To put you on tilt. And the thing is, and me and you have discussed this many times, people that I don't know, I really don't care what you think about me.
Right.
You know, people that are not in my circle, I really don't care what you think about me. It doesn't change what I do or what I'm able to do at the end of the day.
Right.
However, it's the people that are in your circle. It's like you have to constantly do this check, like, oh my God, are you still loyal? Can I still trust you?
That's a frenemy.
Do you still respect me?
That's a frenemy.
And I think that's the cutoff point.
Right.
If I have to think too deep into the fact of if you're friend or foe, or friend or frenemy,
right,
I don't need to be around.
Yeah, that's true.
I really don't need to be around you. It is, you know, that whole keep your friends close but your enemies closer. That's kind of stupid.
Yeah, no. I mean, I see, but it's like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I think like for instance, like frenemies with girls. Like you were saying with the guys in the car. I think frenemies with girls are if you're, you know, an attractive female, or you know, if you're just having a very attractive day, you look good, you know, in the.
Which you always look good.
You
always look good.
The frenemy girl will suddenly, you know, talk about someone and they're like, oh, but she's gorgeous. You know, they go on and on about this person who may not even exist.
Guys do that too.
That's kind of gay for a guy.
Listen, I'm going to tell you seriously, I never forget, was a lifelong friend. And I've been bald for about 2 decades. It was just a messed up haircut. And then I was like, you know, let me just cut this down and grow back. And then it was just so low, and I was just like, you know what, let me just shave it all off. And I remember my friend, you know, everybody was like, oh, you know, back then I was supreme. Everybody was like, yo, friend, that looks good. That looks good on you. You should keep that, blah, boom. And the person, I'm not gonna say any names, was like, man, I don't think you should have did that. Your head is too big to be running around bald.
Wow.
And no, I'm serious. And that's what I'm saying. Males are, I mean, I've had friends that, and this is, that knew that back in my junior high school days, that knew that I really liked this girl. And for whatever reason, maybe I was too shy to approach her. Whatever the case. And at that time period, I was in a group home. So I was just weekend visits home. And come to find out that my friend of me, decided that he was going to push real hard and made sure that he bagged it.
Wow.
And then told me.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, males just as catty as females.
Wow.
No longer my friend. No matter how much you try to follow my stuff on Facebook, it really doesn't matter.
That was shady.
You can like anything you like.
Right.
You know, but at the end of the day, yeah. You know, I think there's no major difference between, you know, males and females when it comes to friends or frenemies.
Yeah.
You know, I just think that, you know, men can be just as crappy and just as catty as women can be.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, listen, you're watching this and I'm talking too much, but go ahead and leave a comment. How do you feel about this?
I'll say, yeah, we might have to revisit this because this, like, I think a lot of people
I mean,
able to relate.
Yeah, and that should be the cutoff when you notice that these people, you know, just really don't have it. I hate to keep on quoting my grandmother, but don't have your best interests in mind. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, do you see any reason why you should keep a supposed friend that's really a foe in your life?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I believe I have frenemies, of course. The people wouldn't consider themselves frenemies because sometimes they just think that's how it's supposed to be. But there's people that I grew up with and we have that history, you know, with the fun times and whatnot. So it's like I won't just cut them out, but I'll always know you're not a real true friend. You know, you might be there at, you know, times when I need you for small things, but if it really gets down to it and you see me suffering, you're going to enjoy me suffering.
Yeah.
But you're going to want to be around.
To watch.
Yeah.
You want that front seat. This is what frenemies do. They want that front seat. I know it first case when I was going through my divorce. You know, and it was like I was a little bit unbalanced. And these people would reach out to me every freaking day. Hey, how you doing? Blah, 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 blah. You know, when I was still bitter, when I was still upset. But as soon as it showed that I was regaining balance, crickets.
Wow.
Crickets. And, you know, these people to this day, you know, I mean, that is the only use of a frenemy.
Right.
Is to actually show you, you know, how people can really be. And like my grandmother used to say, what doesn't kill you only makes you stronger.
Yeah.
So it makes me think, and that's why non-negotiables for any kind of close or bonding relationship with me is based on those concepts that, I mean, the first time we talked, I told you, these concepts, trust, loyalty, respect. they're not interchangeable.
Right.
And they are imperatives in my life.
Right.
You know.
Right. That's true.
You know, I don't want to keep
That's
these
true.
people around me.
Right.
I'd rather have a roach. Pet roach. Oh, you good. You just eat. Come on, pet roach. Yes, like a lizard.
Yeah.
Please go.
Well, I mean, I would just end it with this. I'll say this is this quote. I won't say famous quote. I guess it's famous, but you know, it's a quote I see all the time on the internet, and you know, I've shared it a few times. But it's a Tupac quote, and it's, you know, the realest people don't have a lot of friends, and that's probably why, because you notice the frenemies from the friend.
Right.
So, you know, I personally, I can't say I have a lot of friends. They're the people that I consider real friends. I don't even talk to every day. I don't even.
Right.
You know,
but that's
we
not
don't-
necessary.
I say we don't even like each other's posts every day, but we always know
Right.
that, you know,
Right.
we're friends. Like you know that person is a friend, and
Right.
you might not even know them that long.
And it's that trust, loyalty, and respect. You know that's always there.
Right.
You know that's always there.
Right.
I just hope you guys, if you agree, if you disagree, please comment. Let us know how you feel about this whole frenemy thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Listen, thank you for that quote. That was beautiful. Okay. I wish I could come back and top it with a Biggie quote. But I can't. You know, real people do real things. He used the N-word, but you know what I'm saying. But listen, I'm Al Robinson.
And I'm Latif
Real talk.
2.0.
You already know. Love you guys.
True story. Yep. Yeah. True story. Woo. You know it. True story.